Dude, don't. See, here we go. Don't. I'm fighting off a yawn right now. There, I stopped it.
So sleepy.
You're going to put me right to sleep.
I might go to sleep. Shit. Fuck it.
Oh, man.
All right.
What's my heart rate at? Hold on. Let me check. Take a guess.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. That's my guess.
104.
Oh. I'm Martelle and he's Randy. What up, Randy?
Something interesting happened this morning.
Yeah, I completely did a different intro.
You did.
Didn't realize it.
You really did.
Huh.
Yeah, I woke up to Beth running in saying the police are here.
At your house?
At our house. So I jump up.
So who'd you murder?
Throw some clothes on. I plead the fifth. So I throw some clothes on, go out, answer the door, and immediately get put in handcuffs. One of those innocent until proven guilty, we're going to question you first.
Yeah.
So they push me up against the wall on my front porch.
Okay.
Throw me in handcuffs. And you've seen our house where we live now. It's a pretty busy street.
Yeah.
And, I'm out there for the world to see in some gym shorts and a dirty T-shirt, handcuffed, getting asked questions.
Okay.
Apparently, they were looking for somebody else that used to maybe live where we live now.
Oh.
And I totally made all that up.
I know.
No, we did. The cops did come looking for somebody, though, but I stayed in bed. Beth was like, cops are here, and she had like a nightgown on.
Yeah.
So she threw on a shirt and some pants. I was like, why are the cops here? She goes, no. Huck looked out the front window and said, oh, it's the cops. She ordered DoorDash.
Yeah.
She thought it was DoorDash. She goes, oh, they'll leave. I'll reach out, grab our food. No worries. Then Huck goes, it's a police officer. So, there were two officers that came looking for somebody else. But she talked to him and was like, yeah, I don't know who that is.
Oh. She's like, nobody here but us chickens.
Look at all these chickens.
Yeah, I did something similar to the neighbor. So I had to return, occasionally we'll get all their mail. Not like, an envelope here or there. All their mail. And because my neighbor he owns his own business, he gets a shitload of mail. And we also had a blanket from the accident that happened out in the front yard a couple weeks ago that we just hadn't taken back over there yet. And so I go over and I walk into the garage and I bang on the door. And I know that I know that only the 17-year-old's home. I bang on the door.
Chris Hansen wants to talk to you, Martelle.
And I'm just like, open up, it's the police. Dogs don't bark. No answer. Bang on the door again. Open up, Fairfield County Sheriff. He comes to the door with this look on his face and he's scared shitless. And he was like, oh my God. He's like, I was in there pooping. I just shit my pants.
That's awesome.
I'm like, well, maybe you should have answered the door the first time. I said, and so I didn't have to beat on it louder. He's like, God damn. He's like, I have to go change my underwear. It's like, you moron.
That's funny.
So fucking with the neighbor's kids is fun. But, nothing really exciting this week. I mean, we got a shitload of snow and we're getting a shitload more.
2 more storms coming.
Fuck that.
They're predicting 8 to 12 inches.
I know.
Tomorrow and Thursday.
It's going to be so hard for me to measure with my tiny little penis.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, once it goes numb, you've got all day.
I know, but it's only an inch long, so,
Speaking of snow and penis, so we've talked about Diesel a lot on here.
Yeah.
And usually, I pull in, you open the door, he comes out and greets me.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. I love this dog.
Yeah. Did he pee on your tire?
No.
Oh.
But I'm out there and I'm petting him. I'm like, hey, Diesel, who's a good boy? I'm doing the typical baby talk to the dog. And I go, Diesel, what do you think of the snow? And he looks at me and he just starts walking through it.
Yeah,
so I'm like, oh, you digging the snow, buddy? And then he stops and just starts pissing.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't squat. He don't hike a leg. He's just out in the middle. Like most boy dogs hike their leg on something and piss.
Yeah, no, he's in the middle of
He
nowhere.
stands there like a horse.
Yeah.
He literally did not.
He is a horse.
He just stopped walking. I was like, what do you think? And then he just starts pissing. I was like, oh, so that's how you do it then. Okay.
Yeah.
So
sometimes he lifts, if he's up against a tree or the shed or something out there.
Well, he was near the shed. I figured
piece of tall grass.
Yeah.
He'll lift a leg, but hell, I've seen him just walk and piss.
Just while he's
He's
walking.
like, fuck it. He don't care.
Dude's living the dream.
He is. Look at him.
Senior citizen, man. He's
got-
in that old man stage where he's like, I'm going to do me. I don't care what anybody thinks.
He's got his bandana on.
Yeah, looking fresh.
Chewing on his bone. He's going back to the...
I wonder what his heart rate is right now. Probably like 4.
Oh, yeah, he's like dead. Legally, I think that might be dead. He's just kind of...
Might be.
But yeah, so nothing... Like I said, nothing real exciting going on. It's been kind of boring. We're in the last week and a half or so of the nutrition challenge. Thank God. Liz is kicking ass. Like, she's winning the thing at this point. So
Beating you?
Point-wise, yeah.
How?
So it's...
Don't you guys
it's on,
do like the same thing?
Right, but I missed a day where I didn't eat veggies.
Why? Just didn't want to?
No, I just...
Or just forgot?
Slip of the mind and forgot.
But you guys have been home together.
You're right.
Like, how is your wife eating veggies and then you just be like, I don't know what those are?
Because I'll get them, like, ideally, we're supposed to have 5 to 6 cups a day. And so I was at 3 to 4 cups, and I just didn't go out and have carrots or green peppers or eat a bag of spinach for a snack. So most
Eat
of
a bag of spinach.
spinach.
That's gross.
Usually I'll just have, I'll eat like half a bag of carrots, and that's like a cup and a half. But I slipped my mind. I was researching something online and just completely slipped my mind. And by the time I thought about it, I was in bed, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and the day had already passed. So I was like, all right. But yeah, she's kicking ass. She's got a lot of the points. She's done a lot of the bonus stuff as well.
Gotcha.
Because there's bonus things that you can do to grab
she got
points.
extra credit.
Extra credit, yeah. We're doing a 20-point extra credit piece as well, where you have to eat certain things like anti-inflammatory stuff, like charred Swiss, and that's not cheese. Collard greens, all kinds of different other things, walnuts.
I didn't think you could eat
beets.
collard greens.
I don't like them.
I thought that was an urban thing.
I don't like them. I've had them. I'm not a fan. I mean, I like fried spinach. Like I'll fry spinach and
Bacon grease?
in bacon grease with garlic and some rosemary.
If you do all that and then take out the spinach and drink the juice, I'd be down for that.
Well, that's not juice. That's grease.
The grease, juice, it's all the same.
I'll make that, and then we have it with steak. And it's fantastic. But I think we're going to take the loss on that point and not do that. But anyway, so you have a blind tasting, essentially, because I poured that before.
Yeah, I walked in and there's just a big old mason jar of water and a little sampling of something here.
Yeah, it's basically sweet tea. So
I like sweet tea.
Yeah, no.
I had sweet tea with my dinner last night.
yeah, so expectations are going to be super high.
Super high.
So give that a go. Let us, official tasting.
Okay.
Like,
my sinuses are so clogged right now. I'm going to try and
that
give
is
it
your excuse for the past 2 years.
Well,
Every
first
week
off,
for 2 years.
It's not an excuse. It's a lifestyle.
At this point, yeah.
Secondly, I am not in good shape.
Yeah.
I'm down 20 pounds,
That's good.
so I'm getting there.
I'm down 22 pounds.
I'm getting there. You look svelte.
I'm down about 20 pounds since
Starting the challenge.
November
Not
when
bad.
we did the first one. I'm not doing another one. As much as I enjoy
The competition.
the competition
But now your wife's beating you.
that I don't care about. I want her to win.
You like her beating you.
I do. With a wire coat hanger.
Oh. Not where I thought you were going with that. Kinky.
Yeah.
Leaves welts.
No, I want her to win. I want her to win, and because she should have won last
This
time.
smells familiar. Have I had this before?
I honestly, I don't know. I don't know if you have or not.
Is this a rye?
No.
Wheat.
You don't have to guess what it is. Just I'll tell you what it
know.
is eventually.
I just like playing the guessing game.
That's fine. No, it's not a wheat either.
Smells good.
Smells fantastic. That's one of the things that's been getting me through this. I will open random bottles and smell
Just
them.
sniff them.
And I've been buying bottles left and right.
You got little nose drippings and snot in every bottle now.
That's fine. There's a little bit of me in
Nose drools
in every bottle. But I've been buying bottles left and right. So like I picked up a bottle, like another bottle of Weller Special Reserve just to have as a drinker. Picked up a bottle of Bulleit just to have as a drinker. Swear to God, I saw an article about Michter's. I can't say it. Michter's. Fuck it. Michter's. Them raising their price.
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
We did, and I bought two. Like, I can't find the fucking article. Like, I saw an article about it, and
Search
I saw
your history.
No, because I didn't read the article. I just saw an article. I didn't read it.
But what did you see it on?
My news app that I use, Feedly.
Oh,
but I can't find it in there now, and you can't search unless I pay for it, and I'm not paying for the shit. So, what do you get on that?
This tastes like a whiskey.
Well, yeah, I lied to you about it being a sweet tea.
Bollocks. Got me again.
I know, right?
This tastes very good. It's got light sweet notes to it, kind of floral. Not much of the spice, like oak spice or caramel. I get more sweet and floral notes on this one.
Okay.
It's good.
Actually, now that I think about it, you have had this.
I like it. It tastes familiar and it smells familiar, but I can't. Here's the other problem. Like, you were like, I've had this before and I think it's this. Me? I'm like, I've had this before, but we've been doing this show for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
So, like, I've had a million things. Kind of like with people and their names. If I see somebody be like, oh, I've talked to them before.
Yeah.
Don't remember their name.
That's
though.
David. Sorry, it's Jim.
Yeah. So, that's David. Sorry, that's Sally.
Yeah.
Whoa, she should shave.
Oof.
She has gone downhill.
Woof.
Buzz, your girlfriend. It's good. I like it. Mm-hmm. I really like. I don't know what it is their price point, but I would drink this. I am drinking this.
Well, it's about $3.95 for a 350 milliliter bottle.
I like it.
Yeah,
I kind of do.
Yeah. Well,
is this Kentucky Tavern?
It's that B-Mate Star.
No, it's not. Is it?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. No.
I was going to say, there's no way.
Fucking with you.
Because if this was B-Mate Star and I was like, oh, that's good, I'd have to reassess everything I've ever known about whiskey.
You'd have to reassess your entire life.
I would. I'd probably just quit. Just quit life.
Yeah.
I'm not saying kill myself. I'm just saying totally give up on life.
Yeah.
Just not life anymore.
Right.
Yeah, this is good. I like it.
No,
it does taste, but you said sweet tea, and it kind of tastes like a honey sweet tea almost.
Oh, I didn't.
Not really, but I'm getting the leafy, the floralness. I think that's why. But yeah, I get more floral notes on this, almost like a Four Roses.
Okay,
it's kind of what it reminds me.
I didn't get sweet tea when we initially had this.
I don't get sweet tea, but you saying that it is a sweeter to me whiskey. I don't get a lot of burn like I would with most ryes.
Right.
Yeah, I like it. I would give this a solid 3.5.
Nice.
Not knowing anything else about it.
That is the Ezra Brooks Distiller Collection.
Okay.
So you probably have had it.
I've recently had it at home.
Yeah, Jimmy got you a bottle.
That's why it tastes so familiar.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So, because I'm not drinking, I might as well, let you do blind tastings until I'm back to making the show great again.
I will give this a 3.5 out of 5 donuts.
Nice.
Meaning you should try it.
Yeah,
if
definitely.
You find this, pick it up. It's
you're
really
not going to
good.
be able to find this. I think it's gone.
Like I said, if you can.
Yeah.
Or if somebody else has it and you're looking at their collection,
ask for it.
Yeah,
ask for it by name.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Ask for it by name.
By name.
Yeah. That was whose slogan did that used to be? There used to be someone's like
Marlboro.
It could have been.
I don't know.
It could have been. I mean, it was like an 80s, like 90s slogan. Was ask for it
back
by
when
name.
Companies had slogans.
Yeah.
You don't get that anymore.
And cartoon characters like Camel Joe.
Yeah. They were fun. Cigarettes were so fun in the 80s and early 90s even.
I had so much like cigarette paraphernalia. Like I still have a Marlboro bag that I use, and I love it. It's actually in the closet behind me. But that Ezra Brooks I've only had a little bit of it. I think we had it here on the show, but it was really good from what I can remember.
I like it.
Anyway, you and I had a Super Bowl bet.
We did. I forgot about that.
We did.
I mean, I remembered it the night of, but here's the thing. I did not text or message you because at halftime I was about to be like, I
was sitting there going,
and I was sitting there like, don't jinx it. because like I remember the Falcons were up 28-3 on New England and lost. So I was like, I'm not going to text Martelle. And then afterwards I was like, I'm not even going to gloat.
I put it on Instagram, and I could care less. I mean, it's I don't, neither one of them are teams that I would root for naturally. So I was just like, fuck. But everybody in the house was rooting for Washington except Lexi.
Nice.
So Lexi kind of got in trouble because she's not a good sport.
Wait, Washington?
Or not Washington.
Kansas City?
Kansas City.
I was like, hold on a second.
I was thinking Redskins and Chiefs. And the Redskins aren't around anymore.
Yeah, you're thinking football team and
football
Chiefs.
Team. But Lexi was cheering for Tampa. And every time, like, she kind of got in trouble for...
for rooting for him?
No, not for rooting for him. I could care less. But she is not like a good sport when it comes to anything. Win or lose. I am. Like, I don't rub shit in people's faces.
I'm saying Harley, knowing what I do about Harley,
not
and
Harley,
I don't know her
not
ton.
Harley. Lexi.
Oh, Lexi. I was thinking Harley.
No, Harley was in for
Yeah,
for
Lexi's
Kansas City.
usually pretty quiet around me.
Like, it would...
Rightfully so.
She'd score, and she'd be like, yeah, in your face. Take that. Suck it. I'm like...
Well, okay, first off, that sounds like you.
But
Not about football.
I never do that.
But the suck it?
No, I never. She's like, yeah, no, your team sucks. I'm like, you need to be a little bit more humble in your winnings and losings. I said, don't be rubbing in people's faces. I said, because they can come back and win. I said, and then what's going to happen? What do you think about that? Blah, blah, blah. I said, you're just rooting against them rooting against Kansas City because that's who I'm rooting for. I said, you want to irritate me.
Be a little rebellious.
You're doing it to irritate me. I said, rooting for them is not irritating me.
All you had to do is look at her and say, if you can name me 5 players on that team, you can root for them.
Oh, she would. Well, I was going to say she'd pick up her phone, but at that point
Nope.
she didn't have her phone.
No, I'm saying you got to name 5. I used to always have people like, your team sucks. Who's your team? The Patriots. Name 5 players. Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Wes Welker. Like, if you
Bob Kraft.
Name me 2 linemen, offense or defensive. Otherwise, they're not your team.
I couldn't do that with the Steelers now.
Well, yeah.
But
I've gotten out that the only reason I know so much about the NFL is because of fantasy football. Like, that's what has kept me actively following players.
Yeah.
But, so you just handed me a brown paper bag.
I did.
With a bottle on it.
So.
You know what's funny? I went to the one of my honey holes where I got some Weller, special reserve, nothing great, and Wild Turkey 101, and they had all kinds of Bulleit lined up there. And I just smiled because I knew I had a bottle of something coming. They had like 8 different bullets there, and I was just like, oh, yeah, Martelle's going to get me one of these.
So I was up in the air on which one you were going to get. So you ended up getting what's in the bag. And not that Bulleit's expensive anyway, but...
No, like their most expensive, like $50.
Right. So you didn't get the $50 one.
Ooh, but I got the one I like.
But you got the bourbon. So it was either the bourbon or the rye.
Yeah, I like them both.
And they're both about, I think there's like a $2 difference between them. And I'm like, I've got a rye. I'll pick up a bourbon, and then I'll just make a decision.
You know what?
So,
come to think of it, I don't know if I've had the Bulleit bourbon.
Oh. Well, congratulations.
So now I've got one.
Fuck you.
Promise.
And your team.
Promise. No, they're not my team.
No, now you are a Tampa Bay fan.
No, I'm a Tom Brady fan.
No, you're a Tampa Bay fan.
That's fine. Could be worse.
Everybody's going to know it now because they're putting it out on the internet.
You know who is and always has been a Tampa Bay fan?
No.
Garrett.
Who gives a fuck?
I just want to see what you say.
Who cares?
No, I wanted to see Tom Brady win because of all my Steelers fans.
See, and that's
partly
the reason I didn't want to see him.
Shut up. Because the Cowboys had 5 rings for eons.
Right.
Hadn't won anything since their 3 in the 90s. So it's like the Cowboys and the Niners have 5 rings forever. And then the Steelers, a decade ago, went on a tear and was just dominating.
Yep.
Crushing everybody. And they get up to 6.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Once they tied the Cowboys, that's all I heard. But then when they got 6, nobody would shut up.
Oh, see,
I
didn't want one person having more than any team.
I did.
Than any team.
I think it's fantastic. And the fact that he did it without the Patriots.
Well,
because now, like, if he did it with
he
the
literally
Patriots,
carried Tampa through that whole thing.
Oh,
there were so many arguments going on about that Tampa could have done. Tampa couldn't have done it without him.
No,
Sorry.
Well, not only that, he came there, and then he brought Gronk, and then everybody else wants to be there, right?
Well, at that point,
So
yeah.
they got Fournette. They got a lot of people to sign because Tom Brady. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, yeah, because they weren't getting paid what they
team.
were getting paid.
You want to go be on a team with a winner, right? So Michael Jordan, you want to play on Michael Jordan's team. If he walked into this house right now at 60 whatever years old and said, we're going to go down to the local park and do a pickup game, and you can pick anybody else on this court. I don't care who you are. You want to be on Michael Jordan's team.
Do I, though?
I do.
Or do I want to play against him?
Go for it. I'll be on Michael Jordan's team, passing him the ball and watching him dunk on your right
I
butt.
mean, because then I can say he dunked on me.
He put his nuts on my face.
He airmanned right through the sky and
right, teabagged me on the way to the rim.
Teabagged me and gave me some Russian sunglasses.
Martelle, play defense, and you're just I'm like, This is why we need video.
Shaking my head.
So everybody can see what you just did. But yeah, I just, for me, I don't like the fact that Tom Brady played for that team up north. But I love how many people hate him.
You put too much stock into hating Michigan.
It's so glorious. I put the right amount of stock into hating Michigan.
Nah, I can give a fuck about Michigan. Their roads suck, and
Fornicate Michigan.
That's all that matters.
Fornicate Michigan. It's all garbage. Smells like hot dog water and hermit crab tanks.
Well,
freaking garbage. They don't even have water. Look at Detroit.
No,
everybody's like, we've got some nice hunting places and we got lakes.
I will say that once you get up north into the upper panhandle of Michigan, it is nice up there.
I know. I used to go there when I was younger, but I'm still not giving that to them.
I could give a flying shit.
The fact that there's so many of them living here and they talk so much trash about Ohio, go back home. We don't need you.
Well, become governor and start sending them back.
Go. Start kicking them out.
That's what I said. Export them.
Yep. Excommunicate them.
Yeah.
Mass fornication back to Michigan.
So I spoke to the sales manager at Catoctin Creek about the guar limited release. It's been pushed back, unfortunately. So it won't be. It's not going to come out until March. Now he's going to keep me abreast of the situation, though. Like they had some setbacks, so they're trying to get it figured out.
You said a booby.
I said abreast. I'm not giving you that.
Potato.
I'm not giving you that either.
That was a good one. Potato's a good one. Come on.
He's gonna let me know when they're gonna release it, and then I'm probably gonna make the trip out there and visit my buddy Paul, and try to pick up a bottle. But I did mention the bottle that went bad, and he's like, "Well, it shouldn't." He goes, depending on how much air is in the bottle, the whole like oxidation stuff that we talked about before. He's like, that bottle shouldn't went bad. He goes, but that's also an older label bottle, so who knows when this thing got.
Yeah,
that bottle was barreled, and I talked to the owner of the pit stop. He is willing to come on the show.
Nice.
He is not a bourbon drinker, but he is willing to come on and not talk shit about certain people.
No, I want him to.
Wait, no, he's not going to. He already told me he's not going to talk. He's not going to talk bad about.
Well, that's probably fair because those are customers still.
What? Who gives? I don't think he cares about the customers thing. It's more about those in Ohio that help distribute the alcohol to him.
Oh yeah, no, not those people.
No, but
I was talking about the general customer.
But
annoying the piss out of him
because I had mentioned that I said we have the show. I said I talked to we both don't like the guys that chase trucks, and he's like, well, he's like, the other day I literally caught somebody trying to sell a bottle of Blanton's in my parking lot.
Wow! So they bought it there and then tried to flip it immediately.
Yep. So, interestingly enough, I knew it. I knew this already, but they don't own any of the liquor that's in that store. The state owns all that liquor.
Right.
So that's just a heads up for anybody. So they are agents. He's like, we can't arrest anybody, but we are agents of the state. So, but yeah, so Gary said he's willing to come on the show. We just need to let him know when, and we'll figure out where we're going to record as well. Or we can just do it over Zoom. So that'll be kind of fun. And whiskey-wise, I think that's
about it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have him on.
I am too.
Because I don't get to talk to...
Well, and I told him that I told him that we wanted to have, like, you know, dude has, you know, he has distillers on and which is great and all, like learning the process and how everybody does it. But I want to talk to somebody that is a store owner.
Right.
Like that's there, that has to deal with
the front lines,
the bullshit of customers. So, and he's like, yeah, I'll come on and, you know, we'll talk and whatever. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
It'll be cool. Got kind of a Florida man-esque quick story.
Okay.
This actually happened in New Mexico.
Okay.
But if I read the title to you and said
New Mexico SA,
Florida or Germany, you just have to pick one.
Germany.
So the title is Busted. Guy caught trying to smuggle 194 pounds of Mexican bologna over the border.
I shared a meme about this, and I almost sent it to you, but I just shared it.
I didn't see it.
Wow, figures.
But
you wouldn't have laughed at it if you did.
Probably not. There was one that I just responded to.
That.
Like
I saw that, and I didn't even give you the satisfaction of me responding to you.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I didn't get it. It's not funny.
You didn't get it, so it's not funny.
That's
Fair
right.
enough.
Didn't get it. It's not funny.
It's all relative in West Virginia.
So he literally has all these like rolls and rolls,
just logs of bologna, like unsliced bologna.
Yeah, and so the questions asked in this article are, you know, is Mexican bologna better than U.S. bologna?
I don't get. I didn't know it was illegal to bring bologna from Mexico into America.
That's how absurd it is. That's why I'm just like, this is kind of...
Scroll back up. That paragraph says, according to Customs and Border Protection, a 49-year-old New Mexico resident, likely with high blood pressure from so many cured meats, was caught by authorities at the Columbus port of entry trying to smuggle the Big B into the country. Whoever wrote this is brilliant.
Yeah, it's Bro Bible, so... But it's like the real question has yet to be answered. What's the man doing with 194 pounds of Mexican bologna? Is this meant for resale, personal use? Is there a black market value on Mexican bologna here in the States?
Plot twist, it was the FBI all along.
Yeah, it's CIA. They're bringing
the bologna in.
They're having
the Mexican meat for our mouths.
they're catering a stakeout. So why? Like why? Two things. Why is this illegal, and why is he bringing it over?
And why are they making a big deal about it? Like, why are there articles about it? Because I saw it from somebody else besides Bro Bible.
Oh, see, this is just funny to me. That's why I'm just...
So
it's ridiculous in all aspects.
Authorities, in quotes, confiscated and destroyed the black market meat. I hope they destroyed it between two pieces of fresh baked bread. Like if they found something else in the bologna logs.
Like heroin.
Like if they were hollowed out and it was drugs. Okay. Yeah. But if it's just bologna, what's the big deal?
I don't know. Could he not pay the taxes on it?
What are the taxes on bringing bologna across the border?
I don't know.
More importantly,
you have to pay tax for when you bring stuff back from out of state.
Here's my other thing. 194 pounds of bologna. In the picture shows it just chilling in his trunk, not in coolers.
No.
This bologna is not going to be good anyway. I mean,
maybe. You don't know that.
CBP agriculture specialist patrolling the border crossing discovered 22 rolls of contraband bologna in the back of his 2019 Nissan Rogue. The definition of a rogue is a dishonest or unprincipled man. Well played, Mr. Bologna. Well played. I love this article.
It's great.
22 meat logs. I don't get it. I want to know how bored you got to be to get all... Like, if I pulled somebody over and I found bologna in their trunk, I'd be like, hey, you do you.
Yeah.
Who cares if he's selling it on the black market? It's bologna.
Well, like I said, I just want to know why is he bringing it over, and why is it illegal to bring it over?
If you work for Border Patrol and you can answer these questions, email us at buckhornpodcast@gmail.com.
Email us. Just
call us, whatever.
Send us a message.
Come be on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you so worried about a man's meat?
That'd be great. But
watch that be the one reply we finally get from somebody.
I know. They're like, I work for Border Patrol.
I work for the Border Patrol, and you can't have Mexican bologna. Meanwhile, you can go to Habaneros and get Mexican Coke. It even says it that way on their menu.
Yeah.
Made with real sugar.
And why Coke just doesn't do that in the first place is beyond me.
Yeah.
But
Corn
apparently
syrup's cheaper and Americans are fatties.
Apparently they're changing their recipe slightly, though.
They're going to put cocaine back in it.
God, I hope so.
Let's go.
How much, though? Not enough.
Then we'll start mixing it with any kind of whiskey.
Shit. We'll both be laying here passed out.
Instead of a whiskey and Coke, we're going to have a whiskey and cocaine.
Yeah. Shit.
Let's
do it.
go.
Let's do it. Do it.
5 out of 5 donuts. And then you see your thud.
Thump. So I was trying to find other articles to talk about today. And I found one on swearing, drinking, and debauchery improves your well-being. It's really, I'm not going to open the article. It's not worth reading. It's something that everybody knows that if you just have pent-up stress, it's going to make you ill.
I was going to say, I think that just has to do with doing whatever makes you happy.
But I like the title. They're like, so go ahead and cuss and go to a rage room and break some stuff and blah, blah. I'm like, well, no shit. You got to,
Or just masturbate.
You got to release.
Mom and Beth will love that one. Can't wait to get those messages.
Oh, that's going to be great.
Beth is now going back and listening to our old, original episodes from the beginning. So she'll listen to the newest one to start her work day. And she used to work 1 day a week. Now she's been working 2 to 3 because she's been so busy.
Yeah.
And with snow and COVID, but anyway, she'll message me something we said 2 years ago.
And you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea. Sure.
Sounds like something I might have said.
Oh, I'm sure I said it. I don't doubt that at all.
But
or she'll be like, that was so funny. I'm like, I don't remember that.
And then I was hoping the article would have been better about upgrading barware, like glasses and things like that. But it's a fucking video. It's shitty.
Yeah.
Just get some Kenzie Drams. Don't skip the Glencairns. Cairns.
Glencairns.
Just get the Kenzie Dram. It's a better glass anyway. Or get a nice rocks glass.
I don't care. If it holds the whiskey.
You can drink it out of a coffee mug, but
I don't care.
I will say that the difference between the Glencairn and the Kenzie Dram, as far as like when you're sampling, there's a big difference between the two.
I don't think it changes the
You
liquid
can't
inside.
smell anything anyway. It's not about tasting it. It's about the on the nose.
I don't care about on the nose.
And it's also when you're drinking it, it's how it enters the nose as you're drinking it. There is a science
Pour
to
it
it.
all in I know there is. Put it on shot glasses. I don't care.
God, you're so white trash.
Absolutely. Put it on
We're
Solo
no longer
cups.
a white trash show.
Red Solo cup. We're not?
No. We got one more download, which takes us to...
We're elevated now?
Middle
Hold
class.
on. Let me hold this Kinsey drink with my pinky up now.
Hey, do that. That's how I drink shit.
Look,
I'm proper
you've known
as fuck.
me for years. And when you said
You
years ago, 7,
backwoods
8, 9
shithead.
years ago, you want to start a podcast, and I replied to your stupid Facebook post, and you said you're absolutely on.
Yeah.
You knew what you were getting into.
I know. But I also said we would never do it. The goal was never to make money.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about
I'm just putting it out there for the other people.
I am who I am.
You're definitely a yam. With 100 beats
sweet
per minute
taters.
sitting in a
Not
sitting in a
100 beats
recliner.
per minute now. I am now at, where's it at? 82 beats per minute. Thank you very much. It says I'm resting.
Wow.
Oh, no, wait. I'm at 94. It says resting 82.
I was at 46 6 minutes ago.
You're dead to me.
It might be dead to a lot of people.
That's what I mean. You're just dead. Yeah, I'm at 94 beats per minute right now.
I'm at 56 because I laughed.
You're making me talk too much. It's exhausting.
It might be the coughing.
It might be.
Oh, I'm down to 48, 51.
Get some water here.
Live BPM updates. Here you go, guys. 52.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast, where we do nothing but talk about our resting heart rates for an hour.
The beats per podcast.
The Beats Podcast Minute.
Beats podcast minute. Anyway, God. So I'm really looking. Well, back to the Catoctin Creek thing. Like the fact that it's been pushed back is making me really want to go out and get that bottle.
More
now.
anxious.
I'm
right?
more anxious about getting it.
Yeah.
Like
I don't like guar, but I'm intrigued by this collaboration.
I'm not like oh my God, but I'll listen to them. I've listened
to them, and I've seen them on, like, they were on Viva La Bam years ago.
Yeah. They've been
I
around
had
since
no-
the 80s.
Right. I had no
Yeah.
clue, but I have no desire to go to a concert.
Oh no,
at all.
I have no desire to go to any concert.
I don't think you could pay me to go see guar live.
Oh, you could pay me to go.
I mean, depending on the amount,
I
but
mean, there's a lot of concerts that I'd never go to unless I was getting paid to go to them. So,
but I am intrigued by this.
but I'm
concoction.
Yeah,
collaboration with them.
192%. That's what that label says. If I couldn't confirm that part, but
it's going to be fine. That's got to be just a marketing thing.
I'm supposedly I'm going to be kept in the loop, so I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. The whole trip out there will be a blast.
We need to road. When are we going on the road? When are we getting Mo and going to Kentucky?
I don't know.
As the natives called it.
I don't know. Sometime in
Tomorrow.
March or April.
Let's go tomorrow.
If I had to guess.
During the snow.
Mo's going to Pensacola, so he's going down to Florida.
Why?
I assume it's probably work related.
Oh. All right, if it's work related.
But I don't know. We'll probably go down after it warms up. I ain't going down in this nonsense.
Yeah, let's go down right now.
No.
We'll take the pedo van.
No, God, no. We get lost. We get stuck and arrested. I think there's bodies in the back. And then...
What do you mean think there's bodies in the back?
Yeah, well. And then that Chris guy from the pedo show that he got arrested for being a pedo, too.
Chris Hansen?
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
I'm sure he did.
No, he didn't.
He got arrested for something.
Not for being I don't think he got arrested.
Maybe
His
it
show
was
just
check
tanked,
fraud.
and then he got really fat.
Maybe it was check
He
fraud.
just brought a show back a couple years ago.
Oh, well, now we got to look this up.
Now we're going to Google Chris Hansen.
Now I got to look up Chris Hansen.
Find out what he... I mean, his career after To Catch a Predator went off air, he just kind of went...
Nah, something happened. No, that's not the Chris Hansen I'm looking for.
No, that's because you spelled it wrong.
Oh.
S-E-N.
Oh, well.
Chris Hansen arrested. There's a thing right there.
Let's go here. Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is always correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Charged with harassment. Let's see.
Harassment's not check fraud.
Yeah, whatever. He got it. This might have been recent.
Oh, this was last year.
This is recent. No, he got arrested before that for something
Charged
else.
with harassment, communication and manner to cause harm. Okay, so he just told somebody to F off.
That's not really harassment. That's just freedom of speech.
That's not freedom of speech.
Telling someone to fuck off?
Yeah.
That's freedom of speech. I can tell anybody I want to do that.
So what did he get arrested for then? Or
I don't know.
A warrant was issued for his arrest when he didn't want to speak to police.
Huh.
According to police, summer 2017, Hansen ordered several promotional items from a company, given a bill and agreed to pay.
Oh, he didn't pay.
The check he issued nearly 3 months after receiving an invoice bounced.
There it is. So check fraud.
Okay, but that's not check fraud. He bounced a check.
That's check fraud.
That's nowhere near as bad as pedophilia.
Well, no. So I was wrong.
He bounced a check. No, thank you.
He bounced a check. Check fraud. That's what I said.
Oh, whatever.
Second time.
Whatever. Hansen versus Predator. That's the show he came back out with.
I still don't have a desire to watch that either.
To Catch a Predator was fantastic.
It was only good when he would
Catch a predator?
the people would run. Not everybody ran. Some of them just kind of sat down.
No, those were funny. The interviews when they sat down.
I like the ones where the guys get tackled.
I liked them all.
But all right,
I saw. So I know you're not going to care because it was on TikTok, but I jumped.
Actually, we had this conversation already. I might start using it.
I jumped on TikTok briefly. I haven't been on it much in the last week. I didn't feel good. My van was in the shop till Thursday.
And they didn't fix the exhaust?
I didn't tell them to. I had them fix 9 other things, including the massive coolant leak.
You should have had them fix the exhaust.
Sounds faster that way. That was me you heard. That was the van. I had my windows down, just farted the whole way up your driveway.
I guess. Even when you were backing up, it was like...
Also me. I put that on that's beeper on my body just so people know when I'm backing up because I can't see.
Well, I'm sure they can see you backing up.
I'm sure I would hope so. I'm not a tiny individual.
But imagine if you were.
Yeah, imagine if the sky was purple.
Sometimes it is at night.
Okay, imagine if
and
it was
beautiful.
Black, then it's never black at night.
Sure it is.
So what was I talking about before all this nonsense? Chris Hansen, then we talked about something else.
We were talking about your van being a pile. And they
TikTok.
fixed 9 things and then
pedophilia.
TikTok. And
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if there is pedophilia on TikTok.
I haven't seen it. I hope there's not. But
Just because you ain't seen it,
there
doesn't mean
was
it
a
ain't
girl
there.
did upload a thing where somebody in Toledo, these guys called DAP or something. It's like Dads Against Pedophilia or something.
Okay.
And they are basically doing what Chris Hansen did, but as amateurs. Like, they're just trying to lure guys in.
And they're just beating the shit out of them?
And they're confronting them on video. So they're asking this kid, like, what were you doing trying to meet a 13-year-old girl? And then this black lady comes out of nowhere and was like, what's all going on over here? And they said, well, this guy is trying to meet a 13-year-old girl. And he goes, first off, I already told you I thought she was 16. And the guy's like, bull crap, we never said 16. So apparently they're the ones doing the luring in, too.
Okay.
And the black lady goes, how old are you? And he goes, 20. And she pulls out mace and goes to town. And the dude takes the front and she's chasing him down, spraying him the whole time. Like, this is vigilante justice at its best.
No shit.
Oh, it was so funny.
But even a 20-year-old shouldn't be meeting a 16-year-old.
No, that absolutely. That's what the guy was like. Even if she was 16, it's still too young.
Yeah.
But he was like, you thought she was 13. You thought you were meeting a 13-year-old girl, but this black lady just goes ham on him.
Good.
Starts macing. I mean, she gets him right in the face, too. He takes off running. She's literally running behind, spraying the back of his head. He's got a hoodie on. She's just soaking the back of his hoodie with pepper spray or whatever.
It still sucks.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was funny. But you don't see that kind of... To catch predators, one thing, because they have, like, the teams to do it. They have the cops. And not the first season. The first season, they didn't have the cops involved. But yeah, I thought it was funny that this lady's like, how old are you? I'm 20. And she just straight pulled out pepper spray and goes to town.
That's awesome.
Like, she didn't even ask any more questions. She knew what she'd heard enough.
Good. Because that's it's taking advantage. Don't like it.
Yeah, no. We here at the Buckhorn Podcast do not condone pedophilia in any way, shape, or form.
That should be a given.
That should be a given.
God.
But we will laugh at black ladies pepper spraying guys that are trying to meet up with underage girls.
Yeah, that's...
And I commend her for it. I thought it was awesome.
I'm running out of shit to talk about. I can't even... There's no good whiskey articles even.
See, this is what happens when you're not drinking. You've already lost the competition. You might as well pour yourself one.
I didn't lose the competition yet.
Well, you're not going to win. So
I'm hoping I don't win.
What? Then why?
The only person I'm going to lose to is Liz. Because I'm down 22 pounds since November. The goal is to get to 215 or below.
You can do that with having a little whiskey today.
Well, I'm not doing that today.
It's fine.
No. Too stuck in my ways to go and cheat and drink whiskey. And I haven't been on Boko at all, so I haven't seen any stupidity on there, but I am getting quite tired of seeing the I just picked this up. What do you guys think about it posts?
I've unfollowed all of them, and I've not looked at any of them for like 2 weeks.
It is those posts are getting kind of absurd, and someone called it out today. And I don't remember which group it was in, but he just posted like a stack of money and was like, "Hey, how much is this worth?" He's making fun of the guys that, like, a lady had posted a bottle of Pappy 12-year, and she's like, "What's this worth, guys?" She's like, "I just got it as a gift. I don't know anything about it."
So dumb.
Why are you even like?
She does.
Don't.
She's just cock swinging.
Why are you posting this picture? If you don't know anything about it, ask. Don't ask what it's worth. And if that's then why are you even here? Like, you're not here to learn anything.
I just don't. I unfollowed them all because all it is.
It's a dick swinging contest. We've already talked about that.
It's just dumb. It's all dumb. I'm over it.
But
like I said, I got my Weller Special Reserve, my Wild Turkey 101, and went home and put them in my cabinet. I was happy with that.
They used to be a place of education.
Used to.
Now they're just it's not even hipsters.
And I hate the elitism. There's another thread I've been talking to on another site. And it's like, well, if you like this kind of bourbon and you do this and that and you're in this Facebook group, hit me up. I might be able to get you into another secret, super special group. I don't even respond to them. I'm like, get off your high horse. Nobody gives a crap how much you make.
You know what? We need to get into
whiskey.
that group and see what's going on in there so we can make.
They're all drinking $5,000 bottles.
then we can still make fun of them for drinking $5,000 bottles.
So dumb.
But like the secondary, I wish the secondary market didn't even exist. 3/4 of the post would go away.
You're right about that.
And then it would be what it needs to be.
But the capitalist side of me goes, hey, free market. If you own something, somebody else wants it, sell it for whatever they'll pay.
Well, hey, I am all
Same
for
like
that
with
as well.
Your car or whatever.
I'm all for that as well. All I'm saying is I just wish it didn't exist.
I wish Facebook groups didn't exist. Because then we want to see it.
Actually, I kind of wish the Facebook groups couldn't be hidden the way they are and they didn't have a privacy function.
Yeah.
So that you could just go there and see anything that's going on.
Without
and that
being part of it.
And that would push the secondary market off of Facebook entirely.
Yeah.
They went through and did a big
cleansing.
Like a big cleansing, yeah. And then they turn around, and that was before you could do, I think, private, make a group private, invite only. So they push all the stuff off of Facebook, and then they turn on invisible and private groups, or invite only groups, and then it's all back again.
I'm just going to go start reporting every secondary sale post that has stupid high prices.
That'd be hilarious.
Until the group gets shut down.
That would. And I don't know how the reporting works. Like if it reports to an admin or if it reports to
Facebook
itself.
Yeah, I don't know.
Try it out. See what happens. I'll stay in the group. That way I can see them talk shit about whoever reported it to Facebook.
See me get booted.
And I'm sure it wouldn't be the first time you've been kicked out of a forum.
Are those? No, it's not. It definitely want to be. Are those Funko Pops new?
Yes, they are. So I'm starting to buy and collect stuff for our new office, our new studio.
I am totally in love with Grimace.
Grimace is the man.
I did not know that Grimace had a Funko Pop.
Yep. And then I got all three from Run DMC.
And you got My Pet Monster.
And My Pet Monster.
I love all of those.
The GameStop was having a buy 3, get 1 free sale.
Nice.
So I bought 8.
Where's the other 3?
Well, the other 3, so Lexi got one. She picked one out.
What'd she get?
She picked out Wanda from WandaVision, some Marvel
Comics. I still haven't seen WandaVision.
Well, you're not into the Animaniacs, so.
I love Animaniacs.
No, you don't. You don't watch the Star Trek Wars with the Marvel Comics.
That's not Animaniacs.
Sure it is.
That's Space Battles.
It doesn't matter. It's all space battles.
All right, so anyway, she got some stupid one.
So she got Wanda from WandaVision. Harley got the Monopoly Man in the black and white prison jumpsuit.
Okay.
And then the third one went to Lexi's friend. She got King Candy from Candyland. King Candy Cane from Candyland.
Okay. So. I think Grimace was the best out of all the ones you've mentioned.
I won't disagree with you. As much as I hate McDonald's, I was always a Grimace fan. And Mayor McCheese.
Yes.
So you can get Mayor McCheese. You can get... I can't think of his name. He's the police chief. But he's a double cheeseburger.
Oh, yeah.
You can get Ronald in various...
Yeah.
Whatever. But then they have chicken nuggets. So if you remember, they used to do like the chicken nugget toys.
Yep. The little nuggets with the faces.
Like with the Rockstar face. Yeah, so they did all those as well.
Nice. What about Fry Guys? You got any Fry Guys?
They had Fry Guys, yeah.
Yeah,
they
I like
come,
the Fry Guys.
They come in a twin set.
Nice.
So I almost picked those up. I did not. But I ended up going with these because I had My Pet Monster in my Amazon list. Grimace I hadn't seen.
I've never seen Grimace. That's why why I'm so shocked.
So I went ahead and got Grimace instead of Mayor McCheese. And then the Run DMC.
You have them out of order.
What?
Run DMC.
Oh, I don't care.
They're numbered.
I know. It's 200, 201, and 199. I put them so that the DJ's in the middle.
Okay.
Because he's got the wiki machines.
Wiki.
I didn't do it in numerical order. It's because he's on the 1s and 2s. The Wheels of Steel. Wiki.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's the only reason I did it that way. So, but the Jam Master J is, I paid, I don't know, 12, we'll just say $12. I think they were $11.95 a piece. He's secondary market for Funko Pops. There is one. He's $33.
Oh, I know there is one because GW is buying and selling them a year or two ago for a lot. He got me a pink claptrap from the game Borderlands.
That sounds like a disease.
Well,
a venereal
it is.
disease.
It is. The pink taco claptrap.
Or it sounds like a way for it sounds like something that a hussy would talk about, to get a guy pregnant.
I think it's a rap song. It's like a Cardi B song or something.
Claptrap.
Pink claptrap.
Sounds like
you never played Borderlands, have you?
Oh, I'm not a fan of Borderlands. To be honest, I don't like first person games on consoles.
Oh, okay. I love it.
I like them on PC.
Like Halo was big, and then Borderlands came.
Yeah,
but anyway, there's a claptrap, and then all my characters. I always make everything pink on video games. That way, people online would talk trash.
Yeah.
When we would be destroying them at Halo, and we were always our team icon was a pink unicorn, and they would just run their mouths and then talk about you're gay, pink unicorns, and it was a pink unicorn with a white horn, and one time we were messing with these kids were like from England, I believe. Heavy accent, and they're talking trash. And Jay, my cousin, goes, "Hey, why don't you shut up, little boy, before I turn the tip of this white horn brown?"
Wow!
And he got so involved. The kid's mom got on there, and then Jay started trash talking her. But anyway,
yeah, what's she gonna do?
So you can play as the character Claptrap in one of the versions of the game. And anyway, GW found a pink Claptrap, gave it to me, and I love it.
Nice. So I've got a couple here. So I'm sitting here. Like I'll go through Amazon. I'll pick up Funko Pops. So I'm a huge Biggie fan. Like I like Biggie.
I
Smalls.
love Biggie. Yep.
They have his album cover in a Funko Pop.
Biggie.
So
can't
it's
you see?
It
That's
comes
pretty cool.
in the box, but then in the box is another box that's like the album cover.
Yo, dog. We heard you like boxes, so we put a box in your box. You can have a box with your box.
That's right. So, but then they also have Ice Cube and an Impala.
Like it.
I like that. Mo told me about that one, so I went out and found it. I added it to my list. Got another Ice Cube. Biggie with his crown.
Yep.
And
like
Tupac.
Like it.
With the bandana. And then, like I said, Lexi got the Mr. Monopoly in jail. Harley wants this glowworm.
Beth would love that. She still has her original glowworm from me, like when she was a kid.
We had my sister's, and then I threw it out.
Sorry, Sarah.
It's all right. She was there when it happened. Then I got the My Pet Monster. We've got Cavity Sam from Operation.
Yeah. Looks kind of creepy as a Funko Pop.
He does. He looks more like he just has a tattoos on his body.
He looks like a pedophiliac? Murder clown.
Yeah, it's the tattoos.
Like John Wayne Gacy. No, it's his whole face and the parted hair. And
that, yeah.
Looks weird.
But he looks weird on the game, too. We got a can of Coke.
He looks weird on the game, but he's two-dimensional. He's less threatening.
Right. Mr. Peanut.
Like Mr. Peanut, who died.
Punchy from Hawaiian Punch.
Hawaiian Punch. Love it. His eyes look creepy.
Well, they all look creepy. They're just big and black. They're all kind of creepy.
Racist. They're big and black. They're all creepy.
All right. I mean...
Kool-Aid packet.
Spam.
I love the Spam one.
Slushy Puppy.
Oh, yes, from the Ices.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then Pickle Rick.
Yeah. Never watched Rick and Morty.
I'm a Rick and Morty fan. So those are the ones I threw up on the list. So if anybody would like to purchase one of these, you may do so.
For our studio.
Actually, I'll make this let me change the can I change the privacy on this? I'll change the privacy to public, and then y'all can there we go.
There you go. Public.
Save changes. If y'all want to buy me some Funko Pops, there we go. You can buy me some Funko Pops.
Your house one's also public.
The house one's fine. Yeah, the Lego one. Yeah.
And your wish list.
Yeah.
Which is where your lingerie is.
People can come out and buy me stuff.
Buy me stuff.
It's nothing spectacular. You just buy me stuff. And the house one, like, if you're really interested in buying me some cameras, that's cool.
Cameras, LEDs.
A chainmail scrubber for this iron skillet.
Ooh, sounds hot.
Maybe a tiny home.
Just buy us a tiny home.
I'll put it outside by the pool. So, yeah, sauna, shelves, all kinds of stupid shit.
Buy us a studio.
Legos. Yeah, I got Legos on there. I want the Voltron Lego set, but I don't want to pay $345 for it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Things are so expensive.
Some of the Legos are really expensive. Like this Bugatti Citroen is stupid expensive. That my Porsche was like $150.
Nuts.
Like, it's stupid how much, but they're fun. They're fun to put together. And because we're talking about toys, let me pull up something here, and I'll give you this. We'll see if the price is still what it used to be. It's an original Furby. I used to have one. Oh, yeah. I can't spell. And we'll see if we can find the price on this thing. So I had an original Furby, and it was the all black one. And let's use this one from the Today Show. Special Furby Angel. Nope. Creepy ass Furbies. And nothing there. At one point, the original black Furby was like a $3,000 item. And I'm not seeing it anywhere. It was this one, but it definitely wasn't $141.
That's dumb.
The last time I saw it, it was a couple thousand.
That's dumb.
Liz made me throw it out. I could have cashed in on that and bought some Bitcoin.
Could have.
Should have. Didn't. Anyway, we should turn this into a Funko Pop show.
Just a show about Funko Pops.
Talk about Funko Pops.
Yeah, let's do that after almost 3 years. Just totally
flip the script.
Yeah.
Funko whiskeys. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know how that doesn't sound.
Sounds like B-Mate.
Kind of turned my stomach.
B-Mate Star.
Ugh. Now you're really trying to make me sick.
All right. God, I need to start drinking again.
I agree.
I agree too. Absolutely, I agree. Anyway, that's the show. I'm done. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Google, Tweetstagram.
Like, share, subscribe. I know the shows aren't. I don't feel like they're that great right now, but we'll figure that out and get that fixed and turn around.
We'll get Martelle whiskey
once I start drinking again. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and the Twitters and the Google Tweetstagrams and the stuff. And if your eyeglasses are falling off your face, get some nerd wax. And I'm Martelle. He's Randy. And we're out.
Okay.